Thank you for the messages and reviews on my last video. Many of you have asked a sharp question. Why did a long-term buyer suddenly stop buying from gas-fired forging vendors? Would you like to know what really changed? Would you like to learn the hidden quality risk sitting inside the heating stage? Would you like to know a simple way to audit a forging supplier in 30 minutes? Because the fear is real. One bad hit, one inconsistent batch, and your line can stop. Then your customer escalates and your credibility takes a hit. If you are a purchase or sourcing leader, your day is of a balancing act. Quality has to be right the first time. The cost must be predictable. The deliveries have to be on time. And now the new ESG and carbon disclosures are also on your agenda. Your machining teams cannot continue fighting hardness scatter. Scalings on forgings are dimensional issues. Your CEO wants stability, your customer wants documentation, and your team wants breathing space. So when a buyer moves away from gas-fired forging vendors, it is rarely about fashion. It is about risk, repeatability, and reputation. Let us go beneath the surface. Heating is a special process. If the billet is not uniformly heated, you get hot spots and cold cores. That shows up later as uneven grain flow, hardness variation, cracks during machining, more tool wear, and unpredictable straightness. Gas-fired furnaces can do good work, but they struggle when variable flame patterns, scale formation, and with higher decarburization. Control depends greatly on operator judgment. How long to soak, how to adjust when the door opens, and how to balance multiple sizes in one run. Your heating method is not just a utility choice, it is a quality control choice. Temperature uniformity is the first dimensional control. Think if you start with plus or minus 100 degree centigrade variation across billets, you are building variation into the part. Scale and decarb are not only surface issues. They change effective section and machining behavior. Even a 0.2 to 0.4 millimeter extra decarb layer can shift hardness and tool life. Energy efficiency matters to your cost stability. Technical gas-fired furnaces convert a smaller share of energy into the product compared to well-controlled electric systems. Documentation is becoming non-negotiable. When auditors ask, show me heat traceability, temperature trend, and energy per part, many suppliers cannot produce piece-level evidence. So, why did the buyer move? Not because gas is bad and electric is magic. They moved because they reframed heating as a risk lever. Use the FORGE. Yes, you heard me right. FORGE checklist the next time you assess a forging partner. F for furnace or heating control. Ask for the actual temperature control strategy. How do they ensure uniformity part by part? Do they use calibrated pyrometers and a three-way accept-reject systems? Can they show last week's heat charts and not only set points? O. Operational discipline. Look for standard recipes by part number, controlled changeovers, die preheat procedures, and first piece approvals after every start or stop. Who signs off? How is training tracked? R. R for repeatability and records. Do they track hardness, microstructure, and key dimensions with simple SPC? Can they take a customer complaint back to a heat lot with objective evidence? G. Green and governance. Can they provide energy per part, carbon dioxide emission per part, scale disposal records, and safety controls? Are they ready for your customers' ESG questions? E. End-to-end value. Check preform quality, die maintenance, and machining readiness. What is their plan for mixed sizes, urgent lots, or energy supply disruptions? Are packing, rust prevention, and labeling foolproof? A practical tip: during the visit, pick one recent problem part and ask them to walk you through the last 3 months of process data. If the story is smooth and the data is visible, your risk is lower. The big idea is simple: treating heating as a precision process and not as a black box. When you do that, your supplier choice changes, your surprises reduce, and your team regains its evenings. Do not be impressed by the furnace size. Be impressed by the control and the records. Do not chase the last rupee or cent on the piece price. Case total stability in your plant. If your top 3 forge parts had to face a sudden customer audit tomorrow, could your current supplier show piece level heat evidence without panic? Tell me in the comments, what is one silent risk you have spotted in your forging supply chain that others tend to ignore? Your experience can help many peers make better decisions. Thank you, and see you in my next video.